Hi Cancer, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity in your personal lives, be it your love lives or your careers, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Please do remember to subscribe and like my videos. I'd appreciate it greatly. Cancerians, it's quite a month for you. We have Neptune, which is the planet of illusion and confusion, and he has been retrograde since about mid-June. He goes direct on the 20th of November, causing further delusionment and confusion along with it. Now, the biggie this month is the Neptune direct, which unfortunately gets more potent and stronger the moment that it gets into its full effect. Whenever a Neptunian effect is there on a retrograde, it tends to bring about more clarity, it tends to give you a sense of purpose, and it's almost as if a haze of curtain that gets lifted. But when Neptune moves direct, it can once again encourage us to live in denial, and we all have specific fears and hang-ups, and we don't really want to deal with. Perhaps, it could be that you're ignoring a niggling financial issue, or you could be telling yourself your less than satisfying romantic relationship is exactly what you need. Chances are Neptune is behind any excuse that you invent to support these ideas. Now, the good thing about a Neptune direct is that it encourages expressions of idealism, compassion, imagination, spirituality, and dreams that you may have held silently in your heart. They may slowly rise to the surface, and where you can take steps to turn them into reality. This Neptune phase, specifically Cancerians, it's all about releasing. It's of letting go of things that have not been working for you and not to get overwhelmed by them. Let's break up this month for you. On the 10th, we have Mars, that is moving into your house of joint finances, resources, intimacy, sexuality, and transformation. And Mars over here is going to be pushing you to transform, and this entire energy is going to give you a sense of that you're not satisfied with something in your life, something that needs to get changed, and you're going to be striving for it. You could be taking something old and you could be making it new, and you could be feeling more intense and investigative, and could be having a lot more energy to get to the core of whether it's a finance issue, whether it's a issue that has to do with intimacy or sexuality. Some of you could go in for some therapy, some maybe if things have not been working out on an intimate basis in your relationship, this is a time where some of you could really address it, bring it out in the open, and seek some counseling over it. Be careful, because Mars is there. You could have disputes with the business partner over joint finances, and you could be the one wanting to be in control of the situation, but total dominance is something that has seldom helped anyone Cancerian. So try to sort of walk the mid path over here. On the 12th, we have Venus, that is moving into your house of partnership, both marriage as well as business. And Venus is joining Pluto over here. So Pluto has been digging up this particular house for you for quite a while now, and he carries on being over there till about 2023. And the focus is all going to be on getting attention from a partner, and flattery will get you everywhere, Cancerians, during this time. You're going to be quite happy dealing with people on one-on-one basis, and it is group activities and casual connections are something that you're just going to be sort of being staying clear of. Try to smooth out your close personal relationships during this cycle, and for those of you who are single and are looking or are in a casual relationship, this is a time where you would think of being in a serious committed relationship as well. In general, you are in a quite a adaptable phase right now. The only thing to watch out for is that because Pluto is there, and because it's a house of partnership, so try not to, there could be some stuff obviously, because Pluto is busy digging out and it's bringing out the past issues, it's bringing out things that are not working from under the surface. Try to look at things which have worked and keep moving with them. Look at things which have not worked and drop them, because it's not a time for you to be, even though you're in this very investigative mode, there's very little of a post analysis or constantly digging at something that has not worked is going to be benefiting you. On the 13th, we have Mercury that is moving into your house of day-to-day chores and health, and it is joining Saturn over here, and Saturn is doing its 2.5-year circuit over here, and it pretty much finishes by end of 2017. And with Mercury being over here, your mind is going to be focused on work, and you're going to be dealing with work projects and tasks more easily, and you're going to be more productive, more efficient. You could be having some great conversations with co-workers about your work, and you could be dealing with technology maybe more than usual that you normally do. Your work environment is just going to be far more busier, Cancerians, and you could also be making plans to improve your health. Use this time, for those of you who have been looking at a new diet or maybe a health regime, use this time to maybe starting up a new diet or maybe getting into a new fitness routine, and start making small changes. Don't sort of go in for the entire transformation, because it seldom that happens. And if there are health changes that you're making, also ensure that there's small changes that you're making and you're more logical and more analytical about them. On the 14th, we have a full moon in Taurus, and that is there in your groups of friends and your groups of people with whom you share a similar goal, and you could be focused in doing on what brings you pleasure, and whether it is your hobbies, romantic activities, and this is a time where you could realize that the role that you play in others' life, be it that of a spouse, a brother, a father, and it's an important element to your overall happiness. And with the full moon coming, full moons are normally far more emotional because it's a culmination. It's something which is coming to an end. It's closing, or maybe a project gets over. But because this has to do with your groups of friends, groups of people, you could be looking for validation through friends, through group activities. There's almost a sense of purpose, a sense of your own personal purpose that you could be seeking from others, and you could be called upon to perform maybe humanitarian gesture. Maybe you could almost feel not pressured, but there could just be a sense of that you need to be doing something, and you could find yourself surrounded by a lot of people, and maybe after a period of little bit of solitude. On the 20th, we have Neptune that is going direct in your house of expansion of mind and a little bit of travel, and your overall perspective in life, you will realize around this time, is expanding, and you're more willing to embrace things that are unusual, unconventional, or even spiritual philosophies that you may not be familiar with earlier. It's a time, Cancerians, because Neptune is there, you could be slightly more impressed. Also because Neptune tends to sort of, it's the sense of mystery is there. You could be feeling quite, it's very alluring. You could almost feel seduced by this entire thing, that maybe your groups of people are part of a certain club that you may or may not prescribe to, but this entire energy around it could feel quite alluring. There could be some confusion regarding travel or legal matters or even higher education, so try and not just get clarity, but ensure that you have someone who can give you sound and clear advice. On the 22nd, we have Sun that moves into your house of day-to-day chores and work, and on the 29th, we have a new moon that is there in the same house again. So quite a fantastic placement, and this is a time the focus is again going to be on work, and you're not going to be really be in the mood for play or for silliness, and you can expect, for some of you who've been waiting for projects to manifest or to opportunities to come, you can expect these opportunities to come about, because you have been quite serious and been working quite hard and getting to it, and it's an excellent time for getting done smaller projects, but not the larger ones, because you may have a hard time sort of focusing on dealing with the minute details. So try and sort of don't pick up something which is really complicated as far as a project is concerned, because it's a house of your health as well. Try, if something has been bothering you health wise, don't ignore it, just go in for a health checkup, or maybe take a second opinion as well. Though it's a time, Cancerians, where you would love to work on your own or with yourself, but not the best of time to be shunning groups of people, or maybe co-workers, or maybe people sort of who could get in another perspective. Try and be less distant and less of a perfectionist this month as well. It's a great time to be spending time with your pets. They could almost be therapeutic with you. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Cancerians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.